Alright, today I'm here by myself at Illuminati headquarters, and we're going to work on mounting moon eye hubcaps. One second. These are our moon eye hubcaps onto our vehicle. The idea with the moon eye hubcaps is to get rid of the existing ones that are on there, the 5-spoke, and they do a lot of churning of the air, which causes aerodynamic drag. You put on the moon eyes, these are similar to what they'll put on a lot of high-speed vehicles, the salt flat speed test vehicles, and hopefully you reduce drag. Now, you will at certain speeds, at in-town speeds, less than highway speeds, the aerodynamic drag doesn't come in, or your coefficient of drag on the vehicle doesn't come into as great of effect as it does at highway speeds, speeds over 45 miles an hour. So again, we'll be doing the testing for this mileage to see if we get a mileage increase by adding the moon eye hubcaps at highway speeds. Let me show you a little bit. There are two types of moon eye hubcaps that you can install on your wheels. The type we've chosen to put on are these screw-on type. You can see there's small holes in them. You line them on your wheel. You center punch the 3 holes. You take the hubcap off, and then using a number 21 drill bit, you drill out the hole, carefully not to break the bead on the tire. What we're doing here, instead of just mounting the tire, we are clamping it down away from the rim just a little bit to make sure that we don't accidentally hit the surface edge of the tire, or the sealed edge of the tire. Once you've drilled it out, you tap it with a 10-30 seconds tap, and you put a bit of sealant on your screw when you put it in. Now that sealant isn't to hold the air in the tire, that's to keep the screw from coming loose. You also place, sorry about the movement on the camera today, I'm here alone and I've got my hands full. You also place about a 2 to 3 inch strip of silicone caulk on either side of the hole that you just drilled. That's to keep the screw-on hubcaps from vibrating loose over time. Now they do have a snap-on version of the hubcaps, but those are for 15-inch or smaller rims. Since we're working with a 16-inch rim, we needed to go with the screw-in type. Alright, we finished drilling our first set of holes for the moon eye hubcap. Let's see how they line up. Sorry again, I'm here by myself today, so there might be a little extra movement in the camera. You can see, as soon as I put my finger there, the holes that you drill in the side. You use a number 21 drill bit and a 10-30 seconds tap. Make sure you mark on the back of your hubcap where the valve stem goes and which wheel this goes on. These are mass manufactured caps and the holes might vary slightly. Alright, our holes line up really well. One other thing I did, I put a spacer between the tire. I took the valve stem out of the tire to start with to let the air out of it. Once I took the valve stem out and let the air out of the tire, I then put a metal spacer using a pry bar between the rim of the tire and the tire itself, so I didn't accidentally drill into the tire. Center punched the hole and then drilled through with my number 21-inch drill bit and then tapped it. Once I had the holes drilled, I reinflated and tapped. I put the valve stem back in the tire, reinflated it, and added water to each of the spots I had just drilled. If you were seeping air, the water, you would see it bubble, and it would bubble it all out of the hole, depending on the error, if you actually drilled through the tire completely, or if it just wasn't seating for some reason. Now, when you put these hubcaps on, if they are the screw-on type, you will have to have your wheel weights put onto the back side of the tire, back side of the rim, not the front. So, our first one fits really well, and we will now go on to working on the next 3. Once we have them finished, we'll take her for a test drive. Moon eye wheel cover. The idea behind these, again, is to reduce drag or turbulence around the wheels, which reducing turbulence reduces drag and increases efficiency, and we're going to see by how much. Thing is, with the 16-inch wheels, we had to make, as you saw yesterday, or maybe earlier today, depending on how this video gets edited, that I had to drill and tap the rims for the connecting screws to hold. Now that's common for rims of 16 inches or larger, and these are 16-inch rims. If you have 15, 14, or 13-inch rims, they've got the snap-on version. There are still spun aluminum, but they just pop on like your regular hubcap. And what these do is they help reduce drag, like I said, when the air is flowing over the side of the car by reducing the turbulence. If you have like 5-spoke mags, those are actually air churners. They act like a beater when you put them into when you're mixing cake or anything else like that, except here you're mixing air and it takes energy to do that. So now we've tried to eliminate that extra energy or the extra drain on the engine, and we're going to take it out for a quick spin and see what our mileage is to see if these helped us any. All right, George.